over 1,000 years ago, the Caddo Indians lived in the forests of East Texas.
Right there, that one.
Today, Phil Cross is the last known Caddo elder who can build the traditional grass house of his ancestors.
This one here's got a severe bend right up there I don't like.
In the next half hour, he and his Caddo apprentice will oversee the construction of one of these homes, passing this ancient knowledge on for at least one more generation. More than 1,000 years ago, a group of Caddo Indians known as the Hasine had settled 30 miles southwest of present-day Nacogdoches, Texas. They formed a thriving village, built ceremonial and burial mounds, produced pottery, planted crops, and constructed houses. Kuhut Kiwat, the Caddo Grass House. By the mid-1800s, the rapidly declining Caddo population had been forced out of their homelands and relocated to the area around Binger, Oklahoma.
Right there, that one.
Recently, through the combined efforts of the Texas Historical Commission and a group of determined volunteers,
Let's mark that one.
a Caddo elder and his apprentice returned to the forests of East Texas.
You got plenty of marker?
Here, they joined with the local community in building a traditional grass house on the land of their ancestors.
You know, in the old days, they may not have debarked them. Because when they put them in there and started a fire, you know, the bugs would probably disappear.
At least 8 years before I got here, people were talking about building this Caddo house, and it never managed to come to fruition. Opportunity came for us to come together and make this project happen. It wasn't such a hard sell. We were all real excited about it.
I had to locate a Caddo to help us do this, and I realized quickly after taking the job here that Phil Cross was the person they had been contacting earlier.
Once you have the Caddo invested, once Phil and Chad were on board, and a group of volunteers that are excited, support from funding agencies follows. So once those things fell into place, it just took a little bit of effort for writing grants and spreading the word.
My star debarker, I'm watching, you know, everybody, somebody's gonna get the award. We need about 30 feet out. So I'm gonna do how many steps? 5 steps?
5 steps will get you, yeah.
Okay. We're skinning the grass now because we're gonna remove the turf before we start digging the holes and bending the poles. Mow your lawn is the first Caddo rule.
Mow your lawn.
Yeah.
As far as I am aware, Phil Cross, the Caddo elder that is helping us build this house, supervising the construction, is the last Caddo that knows how to build one of these structures.
My name is Phil Cross. I'm an enrolled member of the Caddo Nation of Oklahoma that's located north of Anadarko, Oklahoma, east of Binger. I grew up on our allotment that was granted in 1901 to our family when our reservation was broken up.
Phil Cross is the only Caddo elder that knows how to build this style of grass house. So, you know, he needed an extra hand and wanted to pass the tradition along to another tribal member. And, you know, I was able to go down to Texas and help with the house.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna measure every 30 inches and mark it with a flag. Good, that's good.
This site is protected under state and federal law as a state archaeological landmark in Texas. So not anyone can just come out here and dig holes in the ground and find stuff. And what we're doing to build the house is, first thing we have to do is dig holes for the poles.